Hi everyone, it's Paul here from Keyboard World, back with another Hints and Tips Ketron Event video. And this is something I wanted to share with you because I literally discovered this yesterday. I was sat at the keyboard just trying to play a particular film theme. It is actually the love theme from a film called Cinema Paradiso. It's a classic Ennio Morricone theme. And as with a lot of these film themes, I didn't want a style as such. Just wanted a lovely ethereal backing, maybe with some choir strings. I don't want a drum beat as such. I just need a nice, pretty static bass. And I had a look through, and initially I couldn't find a style, but then I struck gold because I found a style called church choir. Now, just bear with me as we go through this. Let's just initially have a listen to the style. Clearly church organ based, but my head started spinning and I thought, do you know, if I could replace that church organ sound with some orchestral and choir sounds, I think I'm going to get myself this ethereal style. So here's what I did. I went into view and modeling. And the first thing I had a look at was the chord. Now, I know through experience principle, which is actually in chord 1 and chord 5, is a classical organ sound. There's no other classical organ sounds in there. Well, actually chord 1 is set to 0, so that's not causing us a problem. So the one I need to change is chord 5. So I'm going to tap chord 5 and I'm going to go into some of the preset MIDI templates that are there for you. So I pressed orchestral, ensemble, that seems to figure. And I went through the pages till I got to the choir, and I went to choir R and selected it. Now let's have a listen to our style. Wow, we're getting somewhere now. The only thing that's spoiling that for this particular song is I've still got a church organ bass in there. So let me go to the bass section. And I can see it's church pedal 1. Now, I'm at this point going to ask you to go into the style edit. That will panic a lot of people. Don't let it worry you. We're doing a simple sound change. We go into style edit. Do you wish to enter style edit? Yes. Where it says church pedal 1, all you need to do is do a long press on it, and it will bring up all the sounds available. I'm actually going to go to the string and choir section, and I'm going to use ensemble strings. That's going to give us a deep, rich, almost cello type sound in the bass. So we can exit from there and keep exiting. Do you wish to exit from style edit? Yes. So now that voice has changed to ensemble. Now let's have a listen to our style. Yeah. Now we've got that lovely, deep, rich cello bass. We've got the lovely choir in there. Now, I'm only doing variation A. Of course, if you were to do this, you'd need to go through the other variations, and if you want to use intros and endings, you'd need to revoice those as well. But for now, I'm just showing the sort of technique that we use. The right hand, I'll show you exactly what I've done. I've created a sound. I've still called it movie strings, but I've mixed movie strings with philharmonic strings. And I've added the Stradivarius, the solo violin, on the top. That solo violin is just helping to really sing out the melody. I take the volume of the movie strings that by default they were 127, taking those down to about 110. And look, I've saved both parts of this. After I'd finished working on the style, you just press the save button and save it as a user style. Give it a name. When I've created the sound, you go into save, you find, I've already done it, but you would find an empty location, press save as, and give it a name. So it's as simple as that. So what I've ended up with is, if I look at the styles and I go into user, I've got a style that I've called ethereal. There it is. Do you know that's made a beautiful ethereal style? And in the sounds, I've gone into my user and I've got movie strings. Put them all together and you get this beautiful sound for this sort of cinematic music like this. There we go. Love theme from Cinema Paradiso. Using our newly created ethereal sound and our movie string sound with that lovely solo violin, the Stradivarius, on the top there. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, I hope it makes you explore this fantastic instrument. If you liked this video, please subscribe and like, because it does help us a tremendous amount in bringing you future content. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back very soon with more hints and tips. Bye for now.